We continue with the Emerald Tablets. This is tablet 8 and 9, having to do with Thoth, the Atlanteans, Stargate, and Keys to Mysteries and Freedom of Space. And this is on a playlist that I have concerning the Emerald Tablets, if you'd like to watch from the beginning. There are 42 tablets. I still don't know why they were engraved on emerald as opposed to copper or gold or something else, or granite. Emerald, though. And he did tell us in one of the previous tablets that he has a spaceship, that he was performing space travel, not only on Earth, but also between other planets, and that his spacecraft is buried under what he describes to be a sphinx that is in a plateau of pyramids that he also built, that the Atlanteans built, that is, and that his overlord is an entity that sits on a throne in the underworld. And they did have direct energy devices that would zap the humans that did not grovel at their feet. And now one of the videos that I made concerning this shows that he wanted all this to be secret. But when we read these, he wants man to have his knowledge. So that's contradicting there right away. And this is an image of something that it would be a type of a Stargate that he would be using. This is what we're going to talk about in these tablets as well. So we start with this, the Key of Mystery, tablet 8. Unto thee, O man, have I given my knowledge, unto thee have I given of light. Hear ye now and receive my wisdom brought from space planes above and beyond. Not as man am I, for free have I become of dimensions and planes. He talks about interdimensional travel too. Free I have become of dimensions and planes. In each take I on a new body. In each I change in my form. So he's a shapeshifter as well. Now, know I now that the formless is all there is of form. Great is the wisdom of the seven. These are the seven lords that he talked about in the previous video. Mighty are they from beyond, manifest they through their power, filled by force from beyond. Hear ye these words of wisdom, hear ye and make them thine own, find in them the formless mystery is but hidden knowledge. Know ye shall unveil, find the deep buried wisdom, and be master of darkness and light. Deep are the mysteries around thee, hidden the secrets of old. Search through the keys of my wisdom, surely shall ye find the way. The gateway to power is secret, but he who attains shall receive. Look to the light, O my brother, open and ye shall receive. Press on through the valley of darkness, overcome the dweller of night. Keep ever thine eyes on the light plane, and thou shalt be one with the light. Man is in process of changing the forms that are not of this world. Grows he in time to the formless, a plane on the cycle above. Know ye must become formless before ye are with the light. Listen me, O man, to my voice, telling of pathways to light, showing the way of attainment when ye shall be one with the light. Search ye the mysteries of earth's heart. Learn of the law that exists, holding the stars in their balance by the force of the primordial mist. Seek ye the flame of the earth's life, bathe in the glare of its flame. Follow the three-cornered pathway unto thou too art a flame. Speak thou in words without voice to those who dwell down below. Enter the blue-litten temple and bathe in the fire of all life. Now, the blue-litten temple, the temple of blue light. Now, you remember one of the videos on ancient Egypt having to do with the pyramids of Djoser and the 25 granite tombs that they found in that area of Saqqara in Egypt, the Sahara Desert in Egypt. Well, those granite tombs weighed of granite of 100 tons. The little alone was 30 tons. They were empty, but they are thought to be instruments to produce electricity through a type of a battery. The battery was in the form of fermentation, They would throw the various things in there, even a cow, and the fermentation of the meat would cause carbon dioxide, and the increase of the carbon dioxide gas emissions would energize the quartz crystals in the granite, and it would produce a very strong blue light that would emanate from the box, the granite box, and fill up the whole temple and the area around the pyramid, and the area around the pyramid. And these would be the blue lights emanating from these pyramids. And here he refers to that blue light from the temple, blue litten temple, and bathe in the fire of all life, he says. Now, know, O man, thou art complex, a being of earth and of fire. Let thy flame shine out brightly, be thou only the fire. Wisdom is hidden in darkness, when lit by the flame of the soul. Find thou the wisdom and be light-born, a sun in the light without form, a sun, S-U-N, sun like in our star. Seek thee ever more wisdom, find it in the heart of the flame. Know that only by striving and light pour into thy brain. Now have I spoken with wisdom, list to my voice and obey. Tear open the veils of the darkness and shine a light on the way. Speak I of ancient Atlantis, speak of the days of the kingdom of shadows, speak of the coming of the children of shadows. Out of the great deep were they called by the wisdom of earthmen, called for the purpose of gaining great power. Now he did talk about Atlantis, and telling us that the Atlanteans were using powers that they should not have been using, and opening up interdimensional portals, and beings were coming into Earth in this material plane of humanity and causing havoc and doing all types of crimes and sins, and that was probably the reason why God destroyed Atlantis, because of what the Atlanteans were doing, and what they were doing through black magic. And I did refer to what William Schnoebelen was referring to before he became Christian and started warning people about black magic and white magic, all types of colored magic, and the Masonic Brotherhood, and that people should stay away from that, because he was a magician, and he had opened with his wife, he performed an incantation where they opened up an interdimensional portal, and a demonic being so huge and utterly disgusting came through. And obviously they were doing this previously too, but this one here was so terrible that they just ran out of the house, left the interdimensional portal open. They don't know what else came out, and that being is still roaming the earth. Okay, so this is the type of stuff that the Atlanteans were doing, their Atlantean magic, and causing havoc and disrupt and pain for humanity. And that's why God, in his divine wisdom, sunk Atlantis and the Atlanteans. But Thoth did say that there were a few that after the Great Flood did survive, and that they were sent to other locations of the earth with their knowledge. Okay, so we're talking about Nephilim and Anunnaki technology here. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Now, going on with this. In ages past, were they conquered by masters, driven below to the place whence they came? You notice that these entities, with their knowledge, come from below. Okay? And they say, formless were they of another vibration, they have another frequency, interdimensional, existing unseen by the children of men. You know, humans can't see them, but they're there around us. Only through blood could they have formed being. Only through man could they live in the world. In ages past, they were conquered by masters, driven below to the place whence they came. But there were who remained, hidden in spaces and planes unknown to man. You see what he says? Lived they in Atlantis as shadows, but at times they appeared among men. Aye, when the blood was offered, for they came they to dwell among men. So they came whenever blood offering was offered to them. It's disgusting. Now, in the form of man they among us, but only to sight were they our they as are men, serpent-headed when the glamour was lifted, but appeared to men as men among men. So they were the reptilians. We're talking about the reptilians here. Men look at them and they seem as men to people, but they are serpent-headed. Okay? That's keep that in mind. So very interesting. Serpent-headed, and they look as like men to men. Crept they into the councils, taking forms that were like unto men, slaying by their arts the chiefs of kingdoms, taking their form and ruling over men. So you see what they do. They slay the actual kings, and they take their forms and rule in their place. I wonder if that's happening with Putin. Because, you know, Putin, I'm sure, is not the original Putin. Even his wife said that many a time. She says, I don't know what happened to my husband, but this Putin that goes around is not my husband. Not my ex-husband, you know. And we see that many a time. It's like a doppelganger. This man doesn't look like the original Putin. His forehead is totally slanted the wrong way. And when he smiles more, he looks like an Asian. You know, like a Mongolian type of an influence on his face. It's not the same Putin. That was the original Putin. Anyway, that's just one of my comments. So they slay the original leaders of the chiefs of these countries, and they take on their form and rule in their place. And obviously, by doing that, they're projecting rules and laws that are not of God. They're not for the benefit of man. Okay, going back to this. Only by magic could they be discovered. Only by sound could their faces be seen. Sought they from the kingdom of shadows to destroy man and rule in his place. Note that. But know ye the masters were mighty in magic, able to lift the veil from the face of the serpent, able to send him back to his place. Came they to man and taught him the secret, the word that only a man can pronounce. Swift then they lifted the veil from the serpent and cast him forth from the place among men. We know that even St. Paul the Apostle told us concerning these demonic beings that the devil even appeared to Eve in the time of Adam and Eve. He appeared to her as an angel of light. He took on that form because they can take on any form they want. They can be a bee, they can be a mosquito, they can be a car, they can be an alien, they can be a mountain, or they look like an angel of light. But what they say, you have to listen to what they say. You know, they can overwhelm you with their beauty and their light, but what they say is not of God. Okay? So this is what he says here. They take on whatever form they want. So, ye yet beware the serpent still liveth, in a place that is open at times to the world. Unseen they walk among men, in places where the rites have been said. Again, as time passes onward, they shall take the semblance of men. This is amazing stuff here. Okay, here he's unraveling how the reptilians work. So we go on again with this. They take on the semblance of men. Called may they be by the master who knows the white or the black, but only the white master may control and blind them while in the flesh. Seek not the kingdom of shadows, for evil will surely appear. For only the master of brightness shall conquer the shadow of fear. Know ye, O my brother, that fear is an obstacle great. Be master of all in the brightness, and shadow will soon disappear. Hear ye and heed my wisdom. The voice of light is clear. Seek not the valley of shadow, and light will only appear. Listen ye, O man, to the depth of my wisdom. Speak I of knowledge hidden from man. Far have I been on my journey through space-time, even to the end of space of this cycle. I glimpsed the hounds of the barrier, lying in wait for he who would pass them. In that space where time exists not, faintly I sense the guardians of cycles. Move they only through angles, free are they not of the curved dimensions. Strange and terrible are the hounds of the barrier. Follow they consciousness to the limits of space. Think not to escape by entering your body, for follow they fast the soul through angles. Only the circles will give ye protection, save from the claws of the dwellers in angles. Once, in a time past, I approached the great barrier, and saw on the shores where time exists not, the formless forms of the hounds of the barrier. I, hiding in the midst beyond time, I found them, and they, scenting me afar off, scenting me smelling, they smelt him from afar off, raised themselves and gave the great bell cry that could be heard from cycle to cycle, and moved through space towards my soul. Fled I then fast before them, back from time's unthinkable end, but ever after me pursued they, moving in strange angles not known to men. I, on the grey shores of time-space's end, I found the hounds of the barrier, ravening for the soul who attempts the beyond. Fled I through circles back to my body, fled and fast after me they followed, I after me the devourers followed, seeking through angles to devour my soul. I know ye, man, that the soul who dares the barrier may be held in bondage by the hounds from beyond time, held till this cycle is completed and left behind when the consciousness leaves. Entered I my body, created the circles that know not angles, created the form that my form was formed, made my body into a circle, and lost the pursuers in the circles of time. But even yet, when free from my body, cautious ever must I be, not to move through angles, else my soul may never be free. Know ye, the hounds of the barrier move only through angles, and never through curves of space. Only by moving through curves can ye escape them. For in angles they will pursue thee, O man. Heed ye my warning. Seek not to break open the gate to beyond. Few there are who have succeeded in passing the barrier to the greater light that shines beyond. For know ye, ever the dwellers seek such souls to hold in their thrall. Listen, O man, and heed ye my warning. Seek ye to move not in angles but curves, and if while free from your body, thou hearest the sound like the bay of a hound, ringing clear and bell-like through thy being, flee back to thy body through circles, penetrate not in the mist before. When thou hast entered the form thou hast dwelt in, use thou the cross and the circle combined, open thy mouth and use thou thy voice, utter the word that thou shalt be free. Only the one who of light has the fullest can hope to pass by the guards of the way, and then must he move through strange curves and angles that are formed in direction not known to man. List ye, O man, and heed ye my warning. Attempt not to pass the guards on the way. Rather should ye seek to gain of thine own light, and make thyself ready to pass on the way. Light is thine ultimate end. O my brother, seek and find ever the light on the way. Okay, I don't know what these hounds of the barrier are, but what we did conclude from here is concerning the reptilians, that they change forms, that they take on they do away with the actual leaders of the countries that were voted in, and they take over their position in the government as heads of these countries even today, and they appear to men as being men, but they're actually serpent-headed. That means they're reptilian. Let's go now to the key of freedom of space, tablet 9, having to do with stargates and things. Tablet 9, the key of freedom of space. List ye, O man, hear ye my voice, teaching of wisdom and light in this cycle, teaching ye how to banish the darkness, teaching ye how to bring light in thy life. Seek ye, O man, to find the great pathway that leads to eternal life as a sun, S-U-N, the star, sun. Draw ye away from the veil of darkness, seek to become a light in the world. Make of thyself a vessel for light, a focus for the sun of this space. Lift thou thine eyes to the cosmos, lift thou thine eyes to the light. Speak in the words of the dweller, the chant that calls down the light. Sing thou the song of freedom, sing thou the song of the soul. Create the high vibration that will make thee one with the whole. Blend all thyself with the cosmos. Grow into one with the light. Be thou a channel of order, a pathway of law to the world. Thy light, O man, is the great light, shining through the shadow of flesh. Free must thou rise from the darkness before thou art one in the light. Shadow of darkness surround thee, life fills thee with its flow. But know, O man, thou must arise, and forth thy body go, far to the plains that surround thee, and yet are one with thee too. Look all around thee, O man, see thine own light reflected. Aye, even in the darkness around thee, thine own light pours forth through the veil. Seek thou for wisdom always, let not thine body betray. Keep in the path of the light wave, shun thou the darkened way. Know thee that wisdom is lasting, existing since the all-soul began, creating harmony from by the way that the law that exists in the way. List ye, O man, to the teachings of wisdom. List to the voice that speaks of the past time. I shall tell thee knowledge forgotten, tell ye of wisdom hidden in past time, lost in the midst of darkness around me. Know ye, man, ye are the ultimate of all things. Only the knowledge of this is forgotten, lost when man was cast into bondage, bound and fettered by the chains of the darkness. Long, long ago I cast off my body, wandered I free through the vastness of ether, circled the angles that hold man in bondage. Know ye, O man, ye are only a spirit, the body is nothing, the soul is all. Let not your body be a fetter, cast off the darkness and travel in light. Cast off your body, O man, and be free, truly a light that is one with the light. Well, that's not so. Our body is a temple of God, and we have to respect it. Now, going back to this, when ye are free from the fetters of darkness, travel in space as the son of the light, sun, S-U-N, then ye shall know that space is not boundless, but truly bounded by angles and curves. Know ye, O man, that all that exists is only an aspect of greater things yet to come. Matter is fluid and flows like a stream, constantly changing from one thing to another. All through the ages has knowledge existed, never been changed, though buried in darkness, never been lost, though forgotten by man. Know ye that throughout the space that ye dwell in are others as great as your own, interlaced through the heart of your matter, yet separate in space of their own. Once in a time long forgotten, I, Thoth, opened the doorway, penetrated into other spaces, and learned of the secrets concealed. Deep in the essence of matter are many mysteries concealed. 9 are the interlocked dimensions, and 9 are the cycles of space. 9 are the diffusions of consciousness, and 9 are the worlds within worlds. 9 are the lords of the cycles that come from above and below. Space is filled with concealed ones, for space is divided by time. Seek ye the key to the time-space, and ye shall unlock the gate. Talking about time portals here, right? Know ye that throughout the time-space consciousness surely exists, though from our knowledge it is hidden, yet still forever exists. The key to worlds within thee are found only within, for man is the gateway of mystery, and the key that is one with the one. Seek ye within the circle, use the word I shall give, open the gateway within thee, and surely thou too shall live. Man, ye think that ye liveth, but know it is life within death, for as sure as ye are bound to your body, for you no life exists, only the soul is space-free, that has life that is really a life. All else is only a bondage, a fetter from which to be free. Think not that man is earth-born, though come from the earth he may be. Man is light-born spirit, but without knowing he can never be free. Darkness surrounds the light-born, darkness fetters the soul. Only the one who is seeking man may ever hope to be free. Shadows around thee are falling, darkness fills all the space. Shine forth, O light of the man-soul, fill thou the darkness of space. Ye are son of the great light, remember, and ye shall be free. Stay not thou in the shadows, spring forth from the darkness of night. Light Let thy soul be, O sunborn, S-U-N, sunborn, filled with glory of light, free from the bonds of the darkness, a soul that is one with the light. Thou art the key to all wisdom. Within thee is all times and space. Live not in bondage to darkness. Free thou thy light form from night. Great light that fills all the cosmos, flow thou fully to man. Make of his body a light torch that shall never be quenched among men. Long in the past sought I wisdom, knowledge not known to man. Far to the past I traveled into the space where time began. Sought I ever new knowledge, and new meaning the knowledge of knowledge, to add to the wisdom I knew, yet only I found did the future hold the key to the wisdom I thought. Down to the holes of Ambient, we're talking about the underworld where the evil one is enthroned. Down to the holes of Ambient I journeyed the greater knowledge to seek. Ask of thee, lords of the cycles, they way to the wisdom I sought. Ask the lords this question, where is the source of all? Answered in tones that were mighty, the voice of the Lord of the Nine. Free thou thy soul from thy body and come forth with me to the light. Forth I came from my body and glittered flame in the night. Stood I before the Lord, bathed in the fire of life. Seized was I then by force, great beyond knowledge of man. Cast was I in the abyss through spaces unknown to man. Saw I the mouldings of order from the chaos and angles of night. Saw I the light spring from order and heard the voice of the light. Saw I the flame of the abyss casting forth order and light. Saw order spring out of chaos and saw light giving forth life. Then heard I the voice, hear thou and understand, the flame is the source of all things, containing all things in potentiality. The order that sent forth light is the word, and from the word come life and the existence of all. And again spoke the voice, saying, the life in thee is the word. Find thou the life within thee, and have powers to use of the word. Long I watched the light flame pouring forth from the essence of fire, realizing that life but order, and that man is one with the fire. Back I came to my body, stood again with the Nine, listening to the voices of the cycles vibrate with powers they spoke. Know ye, O Thoth, that life is but the word of the fire. The life forth ye seek before thee is but the word in the world as a fire. Seek ye the path of the word, and powers shall surely be thine. Then asked I of the Nine, O Lord, show me the path, give the path to the wisdom, show me the way to the word. Answered me then the lords of the Nine, through order shall ye find the way. Saw ye that the word came from chaos? Saw ye not that light came from fire? Look in thy life for this order, balance and order thy life. Quell at the chaos of the emotions, and thou shalt have order in life. Order brought forth from chaos will bring thee the word of the source, will thee the power of cycles, and make of thy soul a force, that free will extend through the ages, and perfect sun from the source, sun S-U-N. Listened I to the voice, and deep thanked the words in my heart. Forever have I sought for order, that I might draw on the word. Know ye that he who attains it must ever in order be for use of the word, though this order has never and can never be. Take ye these words, O man, as part of my life. Let them be. Seek thee to conquer this order, and one with the word that shall be. Put forth thy effort in gaining light on the pathway of life. Seek to be one with the sun estate. Seek to be solely the light. Hold thou thy thought on the oneness of light with the body of man. Know that all is order from chaos born into light. Order out of chaos. That's one of the mottos of the Illuminati, isn't it? If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.